20 kitchen tools and gadgets from Grandma's kitchen, the 40s through the 70s. How many can you name? Grab a pen, keep score, and comment your total below. Let's go! Question 1. What is used for? The answer is sifting flour. Turning the side crank spun a wire mesh or blades inside to break up clumps and aerate the flour before baking. Question 2. What is this used for? The answer is churning cream into butter. Repeatedly plunging the dasher up and down agitated the cream until the butter fat separated and clumped together. Question 3. What is this called? The answer is a hand crank meat grinder. Meat was fed into the top hopper while turning the crank pushed it through a rotating blade and perforated plate. Question 4. What is this used for? The answer is grinding coffee beans. Beans were poured into the top hopper and the crank turned internal grinding wheels, dropping the ground coffee into the drawer below. Question 5. What is this used for? The answer is cutting biscuit dough into rounds. Pressing the cutter straight down through rolled, dough stamped out an even circle for baking. Question 6. What is used for? The answer is mashing cooked potatoes. Squeezing the handles together forced cooked potatoes through the small holes, producing fine, lump-free strands. Question 7. What is this used for? The answer is removing pits from cherries. Turning the crank pushed each cherry against a small rod that punched the pit out in one motion. Question 8. What is this used for? The answer is shaping molded jelly or desserts. Chilled jelly or aspic was poured into the mold and then turned out onto a plate in its decorative shape once set. Question 9. What is this called? The answer is a nutmeg grater. A whole nutmeg seed was rubbed against the curved perforated surface to grate fresh spice directly into a dish. Question 10. What is this used for? The answer is cutting butter into flour for pastry. Pressing the curved wires down through cold butter and flour cut the fat into small pieces without melting it with warm hands. Halfway there. How many have you got so far? Keep counting, 10 more coming up. Question 11. What is this used for? The answer is protecting surfaces from hot pots. Set beneath a hot pot pan or iron, its raised feet kept the heat from scorching the table or counter underneath. Question 12. What is this used for? The answer is peeling and coring apples. Turning the crank spun the apple against a fixed blade that pared off the skin in one continuous strip. Question 13. What is this used for? The The answer is holding slices of toast upright. Standing slices in the separate slots let steam escape on all sides so the toast stayed crisp instead of going soggy. Question 14. What is this used for? The answer is straining loose tea leaves. Held over a cup while pouring, its fine mesh caught loose tea leaves so only the brewed liquid passed through. Question 15. What is this used for? The answer is fermenting or storing pickles. Vegetables were submerged in brine inside the crock and left to ferment into pickles, or sauerkraut, over several weeks. Question 16. What is this called? The answer is a salt pig. Its open top kept salt within easy pinching reach of the stove, since salt shakers tended to clog in humid kitchens. Question 17. What is this used for? The answer is timing boiled eggs. Flipping it lets sand trickle from one bulb to the other over a few minutes, roughly the time needed to soft boil an egg. Question 18. What is this used for? The answer is shredding cabbage for sauerkraut. Sliding a cabbage head back and forth across the angled blade sliced it into thin shreds ready for fermenting. Question 19. What is this used for? The answer is juicing lemons and oranges. Twisting a halved citrus fruit against the ridged cone squeezed out the juice, which collected in the dish below. Question 20. What is this called? The answer is a trigger release ice cream scoop. Squeezing the trigger swept a curved blade across the inside of the bowl to release the scooped ice cream cleanly. So, how did you do? Comment your score below. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a new quiz. See you in the next one.